In the season 8 premiere of The Rookie, Lucy and Tim got back together and also decided to move in together. Now Lucy and Tim are living together where Lucy is a sergeant and Tim is watch commander. Eric Winter said Tim and Lucy are still building in a positive way. They've overcome a ton and that will see them juggle work and at-home life all season. In short, Chenford is in a really positive place, which raises the question, what's next for them? All signs point to a major next step for Chenford. Fans have long speculated about a proposal, and Eric Winter gave perhaps the biggest clue yet. When asked if marriage could happen, he said it would be a natural progression for them. He explains that Tim has learned from his mistakes and is in it for the long haul and wants to build a future with Lucy. He went on to say, will he get the courage to do it is one thing, and to dive back in with somebody at work to that level and take it to the next step. Of course, that's referring to his previous marriage with Isabel Bradford, who was a detective. Lucy and Tim have really come a long way, from Lucy being a rookie and Tim being her training officer. Their romance was actually created by fans, or really the idea of Chenford was created by fans of both Lucy and Tim. The writers actually listened to their fans, and now here we are 8 seasons later. It would seem like a proposal is somewhere in their future, but from the beginning, Chenford has been a slow burn. So will that proposal happen this season is the big question. When we look back on their relationship, Lucy challenged Tim in ways only a few could, and he didn't always respond gracefully. Over time, respect began to form. Tim realized Lucy could handle more than he expected, and she realized that beneath his tough exterior was someone who deeply cared about doing the right thing. Eric Winter has reflected on this early dynamic, explaining that Tim's initial approach was shaped by responsibility, not romance. He was focused on her training and keeping things professional, but even from the start, you could see that he cared in a way that went beyond duty. Meanwhile, Melissa O'Neill notes that Lucy's determination pushed him to grow as a leader and as a person. Looking back at where it all started helps us understand why the next step in their story feels so right and why fans have been waiting for this moment for years. We only have 5 episodes left, and in my head, Season 7 was all about the breakup, and Season 8 is all about them living together and navigating their new roles at work. Maybe Season 9 would be about their engagement, but I'm not a writer, so who knows. At the same time, it's kind of hard not to think about it like that, because when you look at where Lucy and Tim are right now, it really does feel like the story is moving in that direction. So going into these last 5 episodes, I don't really feel like I'm waiting to see if something happens. It's more like, okay, how are they going to handle this next part? If that ends up being a proposal, I don't think it's going to feel random. It's going to feel like, yeah, this makes sense. Like, this is where they were always heading. These are just my thoughts, but I'd really like to hear what you guys think is coming next. Thanks so much for watching.